Respawn's rich history in the first-person shooter genre certainly isn't lost in Titanfall 2. Remember, this is the development team that rocked our worlds with Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 before setting up their own studio and jumping into bed with EA. That pedigree shines right through in this game's single-player campaign, something that couldn't be said of the original title. Titanfall 2's campaign throws you into the shoes of generic shooty space marine Jack Cooper. But to be honest, Cooper takes a backseat as far as the story is concerned. It's BT-7274 that steals the limelight here. Think of him like a robotic version of Guardians of the Galaxy's Drax. He's essentially a logical titan that uses its mathematical temperament to sarcastic effect. Every level in this wonderfully crafted experience is self-contained, themed, and escalates amazingly. What starts off as a soldier and his newly acquired titan stranded on the surface of a planet soon becomes a plot based on massive set pieces and adrenaline-filled mid-air battles. And just when you think you've seen everything the game can throw at you, boom! A Titan Battle Royale ensues. With some pretty inventive platforming sections and a couple of really high intensity combat zones, you should never really get bored of what Titanfall 2's campaign throws at you. Admittedly, it's a rather short campaign, weighing in at around 6 hours, but this is a game that celebrates quality over quantity. In that time, we struggled to find a bad level or story beat that brought the experience down. Our only qualm? It's a little too easy. That and the AI can be a little bit dodgy at times too. The original was literally all about the multiplayer though, and Titanfall 2 is no different. Well, aside from the fact this one actually has a good single player. Duh. While its predecessor didn't really have a lot of choice when it came to Titans, Titanfall 2 smashes that issue, giving players a choice from 6 different Titans to get their juicy hands on. They're all completely different from one another too. You have a ranged Titan, a close combat Titan, a fire Titan, an electric Titan, a quick Titan, and a tank Titan, meaning that you can play how you want to play. The same level of depth can be seen in the game's pilots as well, thanks to a load of new and cool gadgets and even some reinvigorated ones from the original. Being a cloaked beast is now not only a viable option, it's a great one. It's still all about that grappling hook though, am I right? From a modes perspective, Titanfall 2 welcomes back classics from the original, whether you're talking hardpoint, pilot versus pilot, last Titan standing, or something else. But it's the new mode, Bounty Hunt, that steals the show. There's parkour, Titan vs Titan action, bounties to eliminate, zones to defend, and cash to deliver. Safely, may I add. It's clever, multi-layered, and one hell of a doozy of a mode. And we couldn't talk multiplayer without giving a quick shout out to the maps, which are perfectly handcrafted pieces of level design, with plenty of verticality and choke points to boot. A few AI qualms aside, and a couple of reservations about the sustainability of the multiplayer, we're confident in saying this. Titanfall 2 is a better game than its predecessor, sporting a rollercoaster single-player campaign and a multiplayer arena that's different enough from anything out there to really set it apart. If you played the first and enjoyed it, you're gonna get more than your money's worth out of this. If you're new to the series, you're in luck, because you're jumping in at the perfect time.